A century ago, an assassin, a Serbian nationalist, killed the heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary as he visited Sarajevo. This act was the catalyst for a massive conflict that lasted 4 years. More than 65 million soldiers were mobilized by more than 30 nations, with battles taking place around the world. Here are 31 rare photos of World War I with its compelling stories. The so-called Royal Irish Rifles pose for a picture at the beginning of the 1916 Battle of the Somme, one of the war's largest battles. French troops fight their way through a village in northeastern France in 1916. Russian soldiers hunker down in a rearguard trench, anticipating a German attack. German troops rest after a battle in eastern Prussia in 1914. Austro-Hungarian soldiers cross the Carpathian Mountains in Eastern Europe. German horsemen wearing heavy coats ride in Russia. Serbian riflemen stand ready in a hilltop trench. German troops smoke and read during a break in the fighting. A film crew captures the action on the Western Front in 1917. German soldiers fight on the banks of the Aisne River in northern France. French soldiers, wary of German fire nearby, cross a field near Arras, France, in 1915. Belgian soldiers advance across the rubble. French infantry are on the march near Le Mort. Bulgarian soldiers take fire from the Serbians as they cross a field. Austrian troops pause during their march across the Carpathian Mountains. Austrian soldiers execute unarmed Yugoslav prisoners. German cavalry carrying spears ride through a field. Soldiers from India rest along the road to Contalmaison in northern France. Austrian soldiers climb up a cliff. American soldiers pause for a rest in a smoldering field. An Italian sniper takes aim. British soldiers share a cigarette with a wounded German prisoner. Blinded by tear gas at the Battle of Estaires in 1918, these British troops stand in line at a medical station outside of Bethune, France. 2 Scottish soldiers smile for the camera in 1915. In the face of defeat at the hands of the Germans, Russian troops throw down their rifles in Warsaw in 1917. Austrian prisoners pose for a picture in Russia in 1915. 2 British soldiers carry holly to cheer up their comrades during Christmas. Austrian soldiers gather around a railroad car and entertain themselves. A group of Russian infantrymen pose for a photo. In 1918, this photograph of a British officer standing in a trench was published in the New York Times.